my people, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether it's here, the Caribbean, Africa. If I see certain things, I will come out and talk about it because I want to see my people win. But sometimes we all let our ego get in the way sometimes. And that is what I see happen to Mayor Adams here. And I see in trouble. I see he will have to go to court for some kind of matter coming up. And I see that if he announced that he's trying to run for re-election or anything like that, I see that more stuff will come out with him. I see that a lot of people behind the scenes want him to be a one-term mayor. Some people even plotting to get him out, even before he is still in. So he have to tread carefully. Trying to see going to announce to run for re-election or anything like that. I see that they're going to come down and hammer on him. So he's better off trying to find some other stuff to do. Now back to Eric Adams now too. I see that Mayor Adams will have to step down at some point in time. I see that he's not going to have his job. I see some kind of court matter with him. I see some kind of charges and stuff. I think they're trying to bring charges against him. But I see that he's not going to have his job. And if you're thinking that he's trying to run for re-election or anything like that, that's a wrap. I don't see him running for election because I see they have stuff on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into too much details. But I see Mayor Adams is out, you know what I mean, at some point in time. Everyone, coming to you guys with the next quick advanced prediction that we predicted a whole year ago when coming to Eric Adams. You guys see the video clip in the beginning, and we told you about Eric Adams, that we see that you're going to try to run for election. We're not seeing winning. We see that you're going to drop out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because of allegations and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've been always warning Mayor Adams, Tom Brady, Nancy, a whole bunch of people who've been following me, Tim, a whole bunch of people who've been following me from since 2020, 2021. You guys know when coming to Eric Adams, you always warn him and tell him to focus on crime. Focus on crime, focus on certain stuff. He gets sidetracked. That has happened to some of these Vogels, sometimes Vogel men, sometimes they could get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And Mayor Adams turned out to be a very disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't see in New York City in the near future we're going to ever see a next black mayor in our next time. We had Mayor Dinkins, a one-term mayor. We have Eric Adams also too, our next one-term mayor, which we had predicted that we was warning him from since 2021. A lot of things we warn when coming to the Democrats and the politics and stuff, and I'm saying, yeah. And as I said, I done it that long time. I done with politics. I retired from politics and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of things we tried to. I've given the Democrats, anybody been following me, I've given the Democrats the free game over the years, and I'm saying I've warned them and tell them certain things not to do, and nobody don't want to listen to the black and the accent, but it's okay. Now I'm seeing right now, we talk about Mayor Adams. Even one time I say in the video, you have to be careful of this woman. Now we see a woman come out with allegation, a woman that he hired and give her a salary, and she come out writing a book, a tell-all book, and I'm saying that she betrayed him. And we told him that in like over 2 years ago, to be careful. You know what I mean? Yeah, we see more problems when coming to a woman, and this woman and them could bring him down. You know what I'm saying? And you see he had to drop out because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we already know he's going to drop out because, to try to help former Governor Cuomo to see if he could beat Mamdani. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, with the race. And I'm saying with the mayor race. So New York right now is in a hot mess right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we tried to warn Mayor Adams over the years. Right now I see, and this is what I'm going to say, you know what I'm saying? Even when we talk about Kamala Harris, all that kind of stuff, we call it from day one, from 2021, 2022, 2024, and some people don't want to take accountability, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some people don't want to take responsibility for their losses, and I'm saying, yeah, that they don't realize that they just don't have it, and I'm saying they was never going to win. Like right now, I'm seeing right now for the Democrats is over. The Democrat Party is over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Democrat Party is over. And the midterm election, you guys better pray that you have an election come next year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because so much things we're seeing, but we have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we mind your business. If you guys want to know something, you want to know your blind spot, you want to know what's happening for your future, go to thespiritualfixer.com. I'm not giving out no more free game anymore in public. A lot of people have been running out our stuff and acting like experts and stuff, and they can't even see the ass from the foot. They cannot see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're just assuming stuff and speculating and all this kind of stuff. Either was that good they'll be able to do the poly markets and be making a lot of money. They'll be able to have the scratch off down pack. They'll be able to win all the SEC games, all the sports games, all these different things for the client and themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they can really see and call certain things in advance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and dominate the predicted markets and the poly markets and stuff. That's when you're really, really good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, all these celebrity stuff and things, that's nonsense, man. And that's easy. That's easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So look right now, I'm telling you guys right now, I am seeing for the Democrats, I'm seeing the Democrats is going to run. I see Democrats is going to have someone that we know, you know what I'm saying, that is going to run for governor for re-election. And I'm seeing that person can lose because of the climate that person, I'm not going to say the person's name, you guys can guess and figure it out. I'm seeing Democrats going to have someone going to run for re-election for governor, and I'm not seeing them winning come 2026. I'm telling you guys from now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys a year in advance what I'm seeing for this person. You know, and Democrats might have to switch out if they're trying to keep that state, you know what I'm saying, blue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm seeing that state that can switch back red. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it can switch back from red to blue in 2026. Then I see now Democrats now in our next race running someone for governorship again, which we tried call those governorships many times, and Democrats is doing the same playbook again. And that person that who's going to run, I see that you know, she's going to lose. You know, if she's going to run for governor of that state, she's going to lose. I'm telling you guys right now. You know, a whole year in advance. So the same thing for Mayor Adams. We saw certain things and it was giving Mayor Adams a heads up, but Mayor Adams didn't want to listen. You know, poor Mayor Adams, because we like Adams, we really do like him, but he didn't listen. You know, he's very rigid, and I'm saying, yeah, and Virgo men, they tend to be bullies and tend to be stubborn, and we always told you straight up with the Democrats and how the Democrats had really you know, tried to take him out. You know, Mayor Adams, you know, Mayor Adams is doing his own thing. But again, you know, so, you know, it's a sad situation, you know. And we told you guys that you know, even when we call it, we say that he was going to get pardoned. We say that all these things we saw in advance, and I'm hearing with charges being dropped. We saw the indictment. We saw him coming down. So a lot of things. So I'm telling you guys in advance, mark this video. I'm telling you guys for two of the Democrats is going to run for re-election. You know, that he's going to lose. And I see a female is going to run for Democrats, and I see they're going to lose also too. The climate has changed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Republicans have the algorithms unlocked. You know, they have the technology, they have everything to win more elections for the next couple of years. Democrats done their toast. The money people is going to stick with the Republican Party and stuff because they're getting everything what they need. They don't need to rock with them. They gain everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so why would they switch back to Democrat? Democrat Party have to start over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Democrat Party is all over the place still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need fresh blood. They need fresh blood. They need stuff. I really don't care for either party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys need to have all your house in order. I told you guys straight up, come 2026, things is going to get worse in this country. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing certain things is going to be happening. I only telling my crew, my inner circle, people that support me. If you guys want to know, you guys on your outside and the fence, you guys need to have all your plan B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, unless you, the person, book services with me as a client, not just a reading. If you book services with me, you know what I'm saying? You will be in the loop. But if you just think you just get a reading and feel like, no, it's more than that. You guys have to be ready for a lot of stuff. A lot of you guys are not prepared. You know what I'm saying? Yes, more problems for 2026. And in order for you guys to survive 2026, you need to go to the website, thespiritualfixer.com, to get advanced knowledge so you can beat, you can be ahead of the curve and not get catch with your pants down when certain things happen in this country. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told you, a lot of you guys, a lot of stuff privately, and it's all happening way in advance. Way in advance than anybody out here. A lot of people out here be guessing stuff. A lot of people now waking up and now catching. While we told you guys a whole 2 years in advance, 3 years in advance, a whole year in advance. We told you guys about a lot of stuff that is going to happen. And I'm saying, yeah, we sit back now and just watch everything happen and stuff. I have nothing to share to the public. It's too dangerous out here to tell people stuff. And plus, two other people is going to take our credit and run with it. And I'm saying, yeah, so we don't do stuff for views and likes. We just show off our skills. So again, Mayor Adams, man, I wish you all the best. And I'm saying, yeah, but you didn't listen. We give you all the free game over here in advance. No more free game for no Democrats, nobody, no politician, no celebrity, no nothing. Let them figure stuff out on their own. They'll be just fine. But I am telling you guys, man, you guys have October, November, December to get all the house in order for 2026 and beyond. Some of you guys only have a year. Some of you guys mightn't even have it till 2028. Will be too late for some of you guys. Some of you guys right now only have a year. Right now. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And more people is going to get laid off come January. We told you guys about the layoff since last year. 11 months ago, I told you guys that black professionals going to get laid off to be ready. Look at the video. Scroll down. Scroll down. You'll see the video still there. Black professional. Be ready. 11 months ago. I warned you guys in advance. Look what happened. More than 500,000 black professionals get laid off and more. And look what's going on in the government. You know what I'm saying? Yes. These things are more... These things are done intentionally. You guys do not understand the playbook that is happening. Okay, take care, guys. No request videos. Bye, and I wish you guys all the best. Go to thespiritualfixer.com quickly in order to change your life around quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be too late. All right, bye.